Malcolm, do you want to take the lead on this one, or do you want me to go?
Oh, you can go. I'll jump in there.
Okay.
You have some stuff.
So how did this all begin? Because I knew that this was a profession, but I didn't know like how deep it goes. So like, how did this all like begin for you?
So I was fresh out of high school and I saw a Foley artist working. He had like a suitcase filled with junk in front of him. He had like a doorknob. He said that's for gun movement. I'm like, wait, gun movement? If a gun makes that much noise, it's broken. You shouldn't probably use it. And he was like, no, it gives it the essence of sound. You don't play it that loud. I'm like, okay. I mean, he just went through like weird things. I'm like, weird, but okay. And he said, then you do the footsteps. I'm like, wait, what? Like, why aren't they recording footsteps when they filming the movie? Like, what are they doing to their shoes? Like, are they lazy? Are they sleeping? What's going on? And he's like, no, what happens is there's dialogue that they're trying to capture, clean dialogue. That's what's important. So when they say quiet on the set, they need the set to literally be quiet. So they have like shoes, they put stuff on the shoes so the shoes are quiet. The floors, they do everything they can to capture clean dialogue. Because if you have two actors are walking and talking, you want to hear what they're saying, and not if they have like a heel, like the high endy heel, that's all the mic is going to pick up.
Right.
So you want to be able to capture the dialogue. So if there is footsteps or the dialogue is not clear, the actor is going to have to go into a studio where they have to redo their lines, which is called ADR. And usually you don't want to do that because you have great performance that they do it. And a lot of the actors, they don't really like to do it. Yeah. Because they have to, some of them takes a lot to get into character and they have to do it in front of the screen, match their lips. So, so they have to make everything quiet. Like if we're talking and I'm eating a potato chip, you're going to hear the bag so loud, you're not going to hear anything else. So they make bags that are not crinkly. They look like they're normal, but they're not. Therefore, they're set props. Anyway, so he's like, so then he's like, footsteps. So you put a mic in front of you and you walk. And I'm like, oh, I was walking when I was one. I got this, I ran in front of the mic. I couldn't do it. It was just like, I kept walking into the mic. I couldn't see sync. It goes from, you see the bottom of their feet, then it goes to shoulder, the camera angles. I couldn't get it. And he's like, you know what? It's okay. Some people have it. Some people don't. You just don't have it.
Wow.
It's cold as ice.
So I picked up the Yellow Pages. I think you guys are too young to know the Yellow Pages.
Oh, no.
You know
the Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
So it's like a yellow book. It's a Google search, but you actually have pages on it. So I called every studio. After a million no's, I got one yes. One studio said I could sit in, but I cannot see what the artists are doing, but I sit in with the mixer, the Foley mixer. And they really did me an advantage because I get to learn what the sounds like behind, the mixer's point of view. And I sat in the mix stage. So I really learned. And then I told the artist, I'll clean after you guys. So they were happy to leave it a mess. But then I was able to listen and try to recreate sounds. Yeah. And so, of course, they had a no budget film and they asked me if I wanted to do it and I get paid. I'm like, yeah. Almost 28 years later, I am doing it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Oh, God, that's awesome.
You definitely just blew my mind talking about bags of chips that don't make sound. I was like, what? I was like, oh, man, that's something new. That's cool, though. That's cool that the fact that you just kind of like snuck your way in there. Like, yeah, I'll sit and do the mixing session. I'll learn everything behind the scenes. And then when it's my turn, I'll just step right on there like it's nothing. That's cool. That's cool.
That's a cool way to. So I take it from you doing that. That's how you broke into the whole post-production house field, and that's how you kind of got your start. So